The invitations went out. The date was set. But what should have been a joyous lead-up to one bride's big day turned into an online firestorm when her wedding rules broke the unspoken code of courtesy. This bride, known only as Jessica in the viral Reddit post that started it all, declared a strict policy: absolutely no plus ones. Not for friends, not for family, not even for guests in long-term relationships. Her reasoning? She wanted a small, intimate day, and every extra person, she argued, took attention away from her and her groom. It began quietly enough, with grumbles in group chats and polite requests for exceptions. Jessica reportedly turned each one down, replying with variations of, "It's my day," or, "If they're not engaged or married, they're not invited." Soon, the drama jumped from whispered phone calls to public spectacle when a bridesmaid anonymously posted the situation on Reddit's RR wedding shaming. Within hours, thousands of comments poured in. Strangers from around the world weighed in, some siding with the bride's right to set boundaries, others declaring it the rudest wedding policy they'd ever heard. One comment read, "This bride doesn't want a wedding. She wants a performance with an audience." Another replied, "Why should my 10-year partner stay home just because she wants a photo-perfect aisle?" As the backlash swelled, screenshots of Jessica's invites and private texts spread across social media. Her decision was soon picked up by online wedding blogs and tabloids, each headline more dramatic than the last. Hashtags like #NoPlusOneBride and Wedding Dictator began trending. Even etiquette experts chimed in on talk shows, debating if a bride's wishes should override long-standing social expectations. Reports claim nearly half of the invited guests dropped out. Many said they wouldn't attend without their partners, and others simply didn't want to be part of what they called a day of drama. The couple insisted the day would be better without negative energy. But their guest list and their reputations continued to shrink. Jessica's fiancé, Tom, reportedly tried to mediate, suggesting some flexibility. But insiders claim Jessica held firm, telling friends she wouldn't cave to peer pressure. The wedding date crept closer, and RSVPs turned into a tally of who supported the bride's controversial stance and who couldn't stomach it. Meanwhile, the online world was eating it up. TikTokers recreated dramatic versions of the bride's text messages, adding sassy voiceovers and comedic skits. Meme pages made viral jokes with captions like, "When you're not invited to your own girlfriend's wedding because you're just a boyfriend." Family members were caught in the crossfire. Jessica's cousin reportedly begged for an exception for her fiancé of 8 years, only to be told he could wait outside or skip the day entirely. An aunt who offered to pay for extra meals was turned down flat. As the wedding day approached, tabloids and viral news pages continued coverage. The night before the wedding, a group of Jessica's former friends held a +1 protest on TikTok, where they staged a faux wedding ceremony celebrating their long-term relationships, complete with homemade veils and sarcastic vows like, "I promise to love you, even if Jessica wouldn't let me attend her wedding with you." The morning of the ceremony, several uninvited partners posted videos of themselves dining out together, captioning them, "Cheers to not being at the wedding." Their videos racked up millions of views, eclipsing the bride's own social media posts from her big day. The ceremony went ahead, but not without more fallout. Sources claim the bride looked around the sparsely filled venue and noticed entire tables empty. Photos later posted online showed swaths of empty chairs, a far cry from the cozy, intimate gathering she envisioned. Days after the wedding, Jessica's name was still trending, with heated debates about entitlement, boundaries, and the meaning of weddings themselves. Commenters compared it to the infamous cash bar at a black tie wedding or charging guests to attend, calling it one of the biggest wedding faux pas in recent memory. Yet, amid the chaos, some voices defended Jessica, arguing that wedding days belong to the couple, not to their guests' social comfort. One viral post declared, "The bride is right. +1s are a privilege, not a right." Whether you side with the bride or the guests, one thing's certain: Jessica's wedding sparked a conversation that shows no signs of slowing down. And as debates over what makes a wedding kind or cruel rage on, couples everywhere may think twice before scribbling no +1s on their invitations. Wedding Cake News. Real stories, real drama, no filters.